feel like mountains are just in my blood, and I don't know if it's because I was born in Colorado or if it's because I spent so long in the mountains throughout my life, but now being in Scotland and being surrounded by so many incredible mountains and Munros, I just am so drawn to them, and they're luckily in the backdrop of pretty much everywhere I go. So this month for my Patreon rewards, I really wanted to do something focused around mountains. And I don't even remember how this idea came up, but we decided as a group that it would be fun to do a little collection of 1" by 1" magnets, and each one would feature a different mountain or Munro in Scotland. So I looked up a list of the 20 highest mountains and Munros, and I just got to work drawing and painting them. I try to do something unique for the rewards that I send out, and this was the first time I ever did this, so it was a lot of fun. My biggest challenge in making these was trying to get enough detail so that you could actually tell what was going on, but not too much so that it was overwhelming and just kind of a big mess. Because they're only 1" by 1". You really have to figure out what to leave out and what to put in. So for the most part, I stuck with very basic shapes, and I tried to make the colors a little bit exaggerated and make the contrast a little bit less realistic, but just really emphasizing the highlights and shadows of the mountain. And in the end, I had a collection of 20 magnets that I just really loved, and I was actually sad to package them up for my patrons. I'm not gonna lie, but I'm just gonna make some more for myself and maybe even do some other themes. I think part of the reason I was really into doing mountains this month is because it has been so long since I've been to a mountain, and hopefully soon the lockdown will be a little bit less strict so we can actually travel farther and do some kind of big hike day. We live pretty close to the Cairngorms, and I can't wait to start exploring them. They're an amazing area, and oh god, it's gonna be awesome. I'm gonna paint so much there. But for now, I have to rely on all of my previous memories and photos and videos from around Scotland. The first year I lived here, I basically forced Wolfie to take me different places every weekend. But he enjoyed it too, so it's not like, it wasn't an evil thing. But it was so awesome because we explored a ton of Scotland in the first year and a half. And then we kind of settled down a little, and we got into just like a really good workflow, and we went a little bit less often. But now when we go, it's very, very special, and oh man, I soak it in. I usually paint, and I also take lots of photos and videos for future references. But I do prefer to paint in person because photos tend to lie, and it's really hard to get accurate colors, especially in the highlights and shadows. As a lot of you guys know, I tend to talk about that quite a lot in my plein air painting videos. But coming up soon, we are going to do a little trip to the mountains, and I am going to take as much video equipment as I can to record it because it's been a long time since I've done one of those. In the meantime, I just want to thank my patrons for the ongoing support and I mean, honestly, you guys are the reason I'm able to keep doing this. In a way, my YouTube channel is sponsored by my patrons, so thank you guys so much. If you would like to get one of these, I might have 1 or 2 spots left on the, it's actually the postcard tier, but obviously this month we're doing magnets. So if you want one, go check that out. I also want to thank all of my regular viewers here on YouTube. You guys have been making this experience really fun, and I've just been really into making videos, which is probably kind of obvious because I've been posting more often. But in a way, it feels like making videos is its own unique art form, and I am kind of addicted to it. But yeah, thank you for all your amazing comments and conversation within the comments. It makes this so much fun. So I look forward to lots more in the future. Hope you guys are well, and I'll see you again soon. Holding my head high, even if the sky is falling down. Jumping from cliffs so high.